By show of hands, how many of us consume meat, whether it's a hamburger, bacon, fish, etc.? As you can see, that's most of us in this class. Now, most of us find this double-double In-N-Out cheeseburger to be very appealing. In fact, according to an article by Elizabeth Barkley in the article A Nation of Meat Eaters, See How It All Adds Up on Morning Edition, posted on June 12, 2016, American citizens eat on average 207.7 pounds of meat per person a year. However, I want you now to picture yourself as one of these animals that I'm going to show you in the next couple of pictures. I want you to remember, before looking at these pictures though, that in an article posted by Stephen Davis on environmental ethics titled Harm Effects, animals feel emotion and pain similar to humans. So now picture yourself as this cow. In a place that you can barely move and your head can barely turn side to side. Or picture yourself as this chicken, stuck in this cage where you're surrounded by hundreds of your closest chicken friends. Or now picture yourself as this pig. You're forced to eat even if you're not hungry, and you're constantly being injected by different hormones and other food supplements to make you grow to a size that's past biologically normal. Now, to many of us, that hamburger might not look so similar, or some of us still don't care. In an article posted by Amanda Robinson on grass-fed certification titled Grass-Fed Consumption, a majority do not care enough to give up meat. Today, however, I want to offer you a policy claim. I'm not going to talk to you about becoming a vegan and stuff because a majority of us aren't willing to give up meat for that practice. I want to offer a policy claim called Meatless Mondays. I believe that on Cal Poly, every Monday we should have no meat. That means that every restaurant or place that serves food at Cal Poly will not be serving meat. Instead, you can find different supplements and other types of food that do not have meat in it. In his article, Hidden Secrets of Earth by Dr. Richard Opplinger, posted on October 21, 2015, without ever using any gasoline, fuel, or oil ever again from this day forward, we would still exceed our maximum carbon equivalent greenhouse gas emission by the year 230, without including electricity sector or energy sector, all simply by eating livestock. The reason of this is because of the process that it takes to raise all these animals, and also because of the gases that the animals emit in their normal lifespans. In the article by W.J. Craig on Huffington Post, posted on November 10, 2012, he states, despite the typical consumption of a variety of health-promoting plant-based foods, there remains some concern that strict vegetarian diets may be less than adequate in some important nutrients such as vitamin B, zinc, omega-3 fatty acids, calcium, and vitamin D. So now we have two different views, where one's saying if you don't consume meat, then you're not going to get enough vitamins and stuff, while the other author is saying that we need to stop because we're using up all the greenhouse gases. However, by imposing Meatless Mondays, we will have a little bit from both, so we can still consume meat 5 out of the 6 days, and we'll be able to get the right nutrients, but then we also will be helping save the earth and not be emitting as many greenhouse gases. According to Worldwide Fund for Nature by Alex Scott, posted on June 1, 2014, in South America, almost 4 million hectares of forest are destroyed every year, 2.6 of them in Brazil alone. To grow soybeans, vast expansions of land are needed. Soybeans are used for animal feed, but they're also used for vegan products like tofu and other like sunflower oil. So this argument here is stating that we can't just necessarily go to practice one side, that we need to do moderation from each side. By consuming both some vegan stuff and some like meat, then we won't be over producing on one side exactly, and we'll be able to take from each side. In another article, Soy is Everywhere, on World Fund Wide for Nature by Alex Scott, the argument that people need to stop eating animal products in order to defend the problem of overproduction of soybeans is contradictory due to the fact that vegans also consume soybeans. So instead, the articles are stating that by using a little from each side, we will be able to eliminate the overuse of just one area. Instead, we can work on both sides. According to Earth Day organization, in an article titled Earth Day Awareness by Michael Zipporus, hosted a study in which they found if the entire U.S. did not eat meat or cheese for just 1 week, it would be equivalent to not driving 91 billion cars, or taking 7.6 million cars off the road. This has a huge impact, and that's a lot of cars that we would take off the road. And I know Cal Poly doesn't exactly make up a large portion of our population. However, if we were able to help by not eating meat every Monday, then we would start and make a little bit of a difference. If we practice this every day, then we would be able to also raise awareness. Other schools might hear about it and try to stop eating meat on Mondays, or your friends and families might hear about it and like the idea too, so they might stop. George Brodstrom, in his article, Impacts on Dietary Trends on Cowspiracy, stated, "The whole practice of veganism is not required in order to help the sustainability of the earth. We will still be able to consume meat 6 out of 7 days a week while still making an effort to help with the environment. We'll be promoting animal rights and will also be able to help with environmental problems. The answer to this problem is moderation. The biological circle of life is that animals will grow, reproduce, and die. It's how we've been going on about life for a long time, and we shouldn't just stop eating meat because then we'd have issues with all the animals that are still alive, and we can't just only eat meat because then we'll have issues with greenhouse gases and stuff. Instead, as I said, moderation is key to this problem." Thank you.